I'll just get right into the story. About 3 weeks ago, I was kicked out of my apartment with 2 days' notice. And I had nowhere to go, and I had no idea where to go. So I had to pick where I was going to move to, and I thought, why not go somewhere exciting? Why not just move to another state? So I decided on Austin, Texas, for the 2 reasons that it's an artistic city, so I've heard, and that it's warm during the winter. So after deciding on Austin, Texas, I went on the trustworthy site of Craigslist to find a living situation, and I found this woman to live with who I thought was fine, We video called, we called. I thought she was fine. So 2 weeks after deciding to move to Texas, I was on my way to Texas, drove 17 hours to Texas, and when I got to this woman's house, I realized quite quickly that I didn't want to stay there for several reasons, but chief among them that she was definitely a little bit mentally unstable and just overall a horrible influence on me. Yeah. So I tried to find alternative living situations, again returning to the site Craigslist. Obviously, I didn't learn my lesson. And I looked at several apartments, actually. There were no weirdos. I screened them ahead of time. But none of them worked. None of them would be okay. And I also decided something much more important, which was I hated the city. So, that's a problem. I drove around the city for those 4 days that I was there, trying to find somewhere, some part of the city that I would like, or that I would think was pretty, and I didn't find anywhere. I drove through a couple nice neighborhoods, but what is the point of a nice neighborhood if you can't live in one? So I decided to leave because I was running out of money every day that I was there, and I couldn't find alternative housing fast enough, and I didn't want to stay where I was. So after 4 days of living in Austin, Texas, I left and went back to my hometown. And now I'm here, and I've been here for 5 days, about 4 days, and it's been a crazy, crazy whirlwind, but I'm happy to be back, I think. But I will soon be on another adventure, and this time I will think a little deeper about where I'm going to go and hopefully not be so rushed. Now, the question all of this comes down to is, do I regret it? Do I regret going to Austin, Texas for a week and living with a crazy woman and giving away my whole month's rent to said crazy woman? And the answer is no. I don't regret it at all. I had a very, very, very huge learning and growing experience, and I learned a lot of lessons very quickly. And this whole trip, the whole process of trying to find somewhere to go and live was very stressful, anxiety-ridden, and filled with panic attacks. So, time well spent in my idea. Time well spent. Well, when something else cool happens, I will make another video.